Hello and good afternoon. My name is Amanda and welcome to The Done Creative. Before we get into this pick a card reading, I just wanted to let you know that I have a live stream channel called The Done Creative Live, where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. The link for that channel is in the description below if you want to check it out. We would love to see you over there in what I call the High Vibe Tribe. But for this pick a card reading, we're going to be dipping into a quick message of guidance from Spirit. So what is it you need to know? If there's something you need a little bit of clarity on, this is going to serve that purpose. So if you're new to pick a card readings, I just ask that you close your eyes, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths to try to center your energy, and focus in on piles number 1 with the aura amethyst, pile number 2 with the white flower, and pile number 3 with the diamond cutout. And once you've selected your pile or pile, you can go ahead and check the description box below for the timestamps, and I also pin them as the top comment. Please, please, please remember these are general readings, so only take the information that resonates with you and your situation and leave the rest behind. Now, without delaying this any further, I'm going to give you a moment to meditate on the cards, and I will see you over at your reading. Alright, group number 1, or those of you who selected this wonderful aura amethyst, this is going to be your reading for a quick message of guidance from Spirit. So let's go ahead and get this laid out. Alright, so we're going to start right here in the middle with this No Limitations card. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. So this is just a quick little reminder from Spirit to remind you that you are amazing. You are not your beliefs. You are not your thoughts. You are so much more beyond that. That box that society has put you in, that others have put you in, that you've put yourself in, it does not actually exist. And the more you can come to realize this and then live from that place of limitlessness, you're really going to start seeing your life, your dreams, your goals, your desires really take off in a direction that feels much more fulfilling to you. And especially pairing that up here with the Explorer of Pentacles. This is the Knight of Pentacles in the Spacious Tarot deck. And this guy, he is trekking out, he is ready to make a stand, he is ready to create something really beautiful in his life, but he is not in a rush to do so. He is not feeling like time is passing him by, like other people are succeeding and he's still stuck where he was. So if you guys are actually feeling that way currently, or just kind of have this sense of I should be farther by now, or man, I should have started this sooner, these feelings are going to start going away. The more you dive into the direction you're hoping to go, you're going to realize you are right on time. Time has not passed you by. Even if you are, 50 steps behind someone else, Spirit is showing me like they're on one path, you're on another. So it doesn't matter how far, quote unquote, behind you are to someone else, because you're on a different path. You are on, insert your name here, path. That's the path you are on. And no one can say that you are late or running ahead of schedule. You're right on time at all times. And you are actually creating something that is going to eventually bring you a lot of financial, material abundance, energetic abundance. This is just really good. So those of you worried, stressed, in maybe a job where you feel really stressed, this is letting you know some of you may be actually leaving that job, because over here we have the number 25, Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. And of course the rest word kind of almost goes without saying. We need these ebbs and flows in life where we're really busy and then we need to pull back and rest, rejuvenate, recuperate, refill that well, all the words. But I'm really honing in here on renewal. This is something new for you guys. This is a new kind of energy. Even if you are still going in the same direction of, like, say, a home-based business or content creation, or just hitting the decks at work and really trying to make a project go forward, you're just doing it with a renewed sense of purpose, of pride, of excitement, of passion and inspiration. So this is just an absolute renewal. And for some of you, there is, with this Garden of Venus, this is absolutely breathtaking views of all these beautiful flowers, and we've got, I think that's a hummingbird, we've got some sort of moth creature over here. This is beautiful. So maybe getting out in nature is going to be some really good medicine for you to get on this train of rest and renewal. Some of you may be going on a vacation that's just a very slow moving pace. It's not like you book a vacation and you have like activities planned from the time you get there till the last minute that you are there. No, this is you just allowing the day to unfold. Even if you're not going on vacation, you can do this at home, you can do this in your area. Just letting other people in your life know, hey, I need just a minute to do whatever it is I'm doing. People will understand. But with that number 25, that adds up to a 7, which is all about introspection, spirituality, kind of that hermit mode we keep talking about here on my channel. But life is a cycle. Life is a wheel. So we need to have, again, those ebbs and flows, those ups and downs, those rest and then be busy. We need these cycles. We can't just be resting all the time, and we can't just be on and busy all the time either. With this number 23 card here, Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. And what was I saying about you being right on time? There's no rushing what you're trying to do here. And the fact that you have this Fortune's Wheel here, to me, this is really showing that you are grounding this wonderful abundance, this good luck, this good fortune into whatever it is you're trying to manifest or create in this 3D realm. And with this 23, that adds up to a 5, which is all about change. So you guys, I'm hearing that saying, you can do what you've always done, but you're going to get what you've always got. You're going to have to step into that North Node energy, or stepping out of your comfort zone to really find something new, or to make that beautiful change in your life. So some of you, for additional homework, you can always look into where your North Node placement is and what sign it's in, what house it's in. This is going to give you some clues or indications as to where you are, really stepping yourself out of that box and really quitting limiting yourself, because that, yeah, my phone is confirming there's no need to limit yourself, because you are limitless. But that doesn't mean you have to accomplish everything right now. Take your time, make the changes you need to do that introspection, that planning, that I'm seeing now the 2 of Wands that's going to morph into that more 3 of Wands, where you're finally able to set sail and take action in the direction of your dreams. So I hope this resonated for you, group number 1. You will have to let me know below any stories you want to share. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you right here back at The Done Creative, and also over on my live stream channel, The Done Creative Live, where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. Link for that channel is in the description below. We hope to see you over there as well. All right, bye. All right, my wonderful group 2, or those of you who selected this white flower, this is going to be your reading on a quick message of guidance for you from Spirit. All right, you guys, this is so fun, and I love this, and I'm so excited. So let's just start right here in the middle with this abundance card. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance open naturally. So many of you that selected this pile, you are tapping into your natural talents and gifts. They can be spiritual gifts, creative gifts, just healing abilities and gifts, which to me really pairs well with the spiritual gifts. But you guys are really tapping into this inner abundance that's going to start reflecting in the external. So some of you really are with this Joyous Muse inspiration card over here. There's a lot of, there's a cello. I think that's maybe a violin or cello. I'm not sure. It might be out of context. It looks very huge here, but it may be a violin, maybe a cello. He's holding a paintbrush. He's got some fancy glasses with butterfly wings here, this little kitty cat. And to me, cats do represent independence. So some of you are kind of going your own way as far as what projects you're working on, or just doing things at work. Maybe you're kind of in a lone wolf mode right now, where you're just really wanting to get real with yourself and really separate your energy from everybody else's noise and energy, and just really know what it is you want and what it is you're here to do. We have the master number 33 here. So many of you may be seeing the number 33, or just know in the future when you do see the number 33, this is the ascended masters coming through to let you know they are sending you divinely inspired ideas and epiphanies and inspiration, and that they are with you every step of the way. This could ultimately lead you to collaborating with others, but I see you doing it in a way that you're doing it on your own. So for instance, maybe you are collaborating with another, like if you are a YouTuber and you are collaborating with another YouTuber that does the same or similar kind of content that you do, maybe you are shouting them out and collaborating with them in that way, but still doing your own video, and then they shout you out and do their own video. Or maybe you are at work and you come together to make plans about, you know, okay, I'll work on this part of the project, you work on that part, you work on that part, and then you do come together ultimately, but the actual work involved is you being on your own, doing your stuff in your own way, in your own time. And we also have here the 8 of Pentacles, which is all about just, you know, rolling up those sleeves and getting to work and continuing to work. You know, that 7 of Pentacles really is that tending to the crop, tending to what needs done. And 8 of Pentacles is really diving in and doing that hard work, doing the thing. I see someone wanting to maybe start a business, and you've been putting off looking into, how do I form an LLC? How do I create a website? How do I get my name out there? How do I market? How do I fill in the blank here? You're really getting down to business. You're setting aside some time coming up to really just knock out all of this stuff on your to-do list, especially those of you who've had this long to-do list following you around day to day. Maybe you're something like me, a little bit of a procrastinator, where you will write something on your to-do list. It doesn't get done that day, so you write it on the next day, and then you write it on the next day, and then like a month later you're still writing it in, but it just never gets done. It's almost like you see it there so often and so much that it almost just, it wouldn't even be there anyway, because you're not even looking at it, you're not even thinking about it. But yet when you're trying to go to sleep that night, it's the first thing you think of, or you can't stop thinking about it. And it's Spirit showing me, if you just, you know, take some moments, set some time aside to just jump in and get this thing done, it will stop haunting you. It will stop following you around on your agenda or your schedule, and you will be finished with it. But again, not just trying to rush through it to complete it so you can say, okay, it's done, goodbye, but actually putting your effort into it and, you know, really letting this thing shine, whatever it is. Even if it's just, you know, the behind the scenes work of a business, or, you know, tasks that you've put off around your home, like cleaning your fridge. That's something I need to do, cleaning the fridge. Okay, so we also have the Deep Diver card, diving into a task, and we have the number 10 here. So many of you, this is something completely new, or maybe even something that has been on a back burner for a while, and you're coming into it with that fresh energy, that fresh inspiration, that abundance, and this willingness to really put in the work, because you are diving deep into a task. It could be that project we were talking about, or that work thing we were talking about. For someone, I'm seeing actually like 20% of you are just looking to kind of recreate yourself as far as your health, your wellness, your self-care, your self-love, your spirituality. Many of you are looking into that path. I'm seeing at least 70% of you are like, yes, I want to up-level my spirituality. So some of you may be even diving more into your meditation or your spiritual practice to really get in touch with those abundance of spiritual gifts that you have, that you are now bringing online. I see more of your higher self stepping in to kind of be the leading role in your life, rather than letting the ego run the show, or just kind of letting life happen to you. When someone tends to go on a deep dive, you know, they come prepared. They have their oxygen tank and their flippers and their, you know, wetsuit and all the things they need to go deeper. And they may have a guide with them, someone who's an advanced person in scuba diving or what have you. They're prepared. They don't just, you know, jump off the boat and be like, okay, I can just hold my breath this whole time. No, they prepare for this. A lot of times people will plan for this months or even years in advance to make a deep dive and, you know, explore shipwrecks or coral reefs or what have you. So there's this essence of planning that needs to take place before you just dive in. But I think many of you have been in this planning stage for a while, or have planned to make plans for a while, and now you're dropping that procrastination and you're diving in, and you're diving deep, and you're putting in the work, and you're getting the inspiration, and just all the things are coming together until eventually you will have something really beautiful to show for all of your hard work. So that's amazing, pile number 2. I hope this resonated for you. You will have to let me know below any comments or stories you want to share about what this means for you. If this gave you some clarity in an area of life, just let me know all the things below. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really truly do hope to see you right here back at The Done Creative, and also over on my live stream channel, The Done Creative Live, where we go live doing readings for you guys over there a few times a week. Link for that channel is in the description below. I hope to see you over there in the High Vibe Tribe chat. I love you guys, and I hope to see you there. All right, bye. Alright, my wonderful group number 3, or those of you who selected this little diamond die cutout dealio, this is going to be a message of guidance for you from Spirit. this is really interesting. All 3 piles got a Pentacles tarot card. I just think that's so interesting. So as a collective, we are really putting down roots on something, a project, a place, a person, a relationship, a situation. We're putting down roots. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get to work and actually ground some idea into reality. And you guys are no different. We've got here the Wisdom card. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. And adversaries don't have to just be people. They can be situations that aren't going your way, jobs that feel stifling or limiting in some way, just a life circumstance that's kind of, you feel like it's holding you back. See these adversaries or opponents as opportunities to really expand your spiritual light. And the wisdom here, you are bringing a lot of wisdom from beyond the veil, and then you are grounding that into reality, because the Elder of Pentacles or King of Pentacles here in the Spacious Tarot, you are really setting down roots and becoming the king of your castle, the king of your domain, or queen, you know, take it as it resonates, but you really are in charge and taking that leadership role in creating more abundance in your life, or creating a reflection of life that feels really good to you on the external, that feels like a nice reflection of your internal. So for an example, if you are really chaotic with your thoughts, you're really busy, you're really scattering your energy everywhere, you may see that your desk is a mess, or your home is very cluttered, or, you know, the dishes are piling up, the laundry's piling up. I'm calling myself out too. That happens to me once in a great while. Usually lately it's been happening more frequently than great while, but we're not going to go there. This reading is about you. So this is you guys, when you have a lot of ideas but you're not grounding them, or you have a lot of mental chatter, mental clutter, you're going to start seeing these things appear in your external reality as well. But if you start grounding these ideas, these thoughts, really diving into your meditation practices as well, you're going to gain that clarity, that wisdom from your higher self. There's an indication from my phone that yes, we are on point. Your higher self wants to assist you in grounding your energy, not being so sporadic or frenetic with your energy, just scattering it everywhere you go. Now they're showing me, Spirit is showing me, when my kids get home from school, no matter how many times my husband and I teach them, hey, when you get home, you need to put this away, that away, that away. It's like there's a trail from the front door to the back door of coats, shoes, lunch bags, backpacks, any papers they had at school, just strewn in a trail from the front door to the back door, because they go out and play when they get home. And it's like, really guys? I tell you every day, put your stuff away and you won't have this problem. But Spirit's showing me almost like you using your energy that way, like you're scattering it from point A to point B. And they're showing me if you did things along the way, you come in, you take off your shoes, you put your backpack away, you take the papers out of the backpack before you put it away, put those in the place they need to be, and then you put the lunch bag away, and any garbage that is in the lunch bag, put it in the garbage. And it's like along the way, if you can, you know, ground yourself along the way, and, you know, instead of putting everything on your to-do list, like I'll do it later, you know, that procrastination energy that I am so expert at manifesting in my own life, and maybe that's where my kids get it, but you are grounding this. You are, you know, every step of the way, you see something that needs done. If it takes you less than 5 minutes to accomplish this task and you have the time, Spirit's showing me just go ahead and do that, because that will save you a lot of that mental clutter, mental chatter. Oh, I should have done this today, should have done that. Take a deep breath, because look here, with the eyes of the eagle, you are rising above the fray. You are rising above these, you know, opportunities to expand, or problems, or, you know, situationships in your life. You're rising above it, and you have this eagle eye perspective to where you can now see kind of your blind spots, where you had these blind spots before. You're thinking, well, I just get home and throw all my stuff somewhere and then I go about my day. But then, you know, the weekend rolls around and I have like this mountain of stuff to dig through, to clean, to put away, and it's just so much. And so Spirit's showing me just doing things along the way, doing little steps to get you to that, you know, baby steps to get you to that big first summit of the mountain that you are climbing, is really what Spirit's showing me. But with this number 19 here, you're at the end of that cycle. So those of you who felt very scattered, very frenetic, you are at the end of that cycle, ready to step into something that feels like it's a little more calm, it's a little more cool and collected, and not so scattered, where you're actually, they're showing me too, like if you especially are someone who's a multitasker, you think you're really awesome and efficient at multitasking, they're showing me now maybe taking a week where you're not multitasking, but you are actually just diving head first into each task as it comes, rather than I start writing an email, but then I get a phone call, but then, oh, let me, you know, clean up my office desk real quick. Oh, let me return to that email. I mean, you're not really focused. That's what they're really showing, is gaining that focus and really zeroing in on one task. If you need, again, it's like house cleaning and work examples are like for days coming up for me, for you guys. So maybe you do have a really chaotic or, you know, just kind of precarious work and life balance, or there's something that's out of balance with also your home front. Maybe your home looks really good, but everything else is out of balance. I don't know. Take it as it resonates, because this is general reading, so however it resonates for you. Sorry about my phone. Man, I should have turned that off. I've gotten a notification in every single reading on this. I do apologize, you guys. But here, we've got the number 41, which adds up to a 5, so big changes are coming with Moon Maiden and new beginnings. So those of you needing this fresh start, this new beginning, to rise above that fray of that chaos and just frenetic energy in your life, maybe just taking one full day to catch your breath and say, okay, where have I been slipping? Where are these like sinkholes in my time management? Where can I be doing better? And then making a plan, kind of Two of Wands energy, making a plan on, okay, this is what I've been doing, this is what I want to do, how can I bridge the gap? So that might be needed for some of you. Some of you may already know exactly what you need to do, you just haven't done it yet, so take that as it resonates. But there is this big, blessed, and beautiful new beginning, fresh energy and wisdom coming from your higher self, from your guides and angels, that is going to assist you in grounding and creating a stable schedule, a stable foundation for which to build your dreams, your goals, your wishes, and desires onto. So I hope this resonated for you, group 3. Wow, I think this was my pile, because they kept giving me very personal examples of my life, and yes, I do feel that my energy has been very scattered, so I really did appear in this reading. Spirit is calling me out. But yes, if you also selected pile 3, then hello, hi, how are you? We are here together. We can get through this together. We've got a new beginning to create a more stable home-work balance, or work-life balance, or, you know, whatever that looks like for you. But I know the work-life balance is definitely, Spirit's calling me out here. Again, with the text message, Spirit's really calling me out, but I'm gonna let you guys go. But thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things, and I really truly do hope to see you right here back at the Den Creative, and also over on my live stream channel, the Den Creative Live, where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. Link for that channel is in the description below. I hope to see you over there in the High Vibe Tribe chat. Otherwise, I might see you back here. Alright, you guys, bye!